Okay, we're just going to do a quick recoiling video for you so you can get an idea how we intended the rose to be coiled with a standard coil. At the moment we're just going to do a single coil, and I've just made the coil up already. Everyone knows how to make a coil. It's just 3 wraps of 0.2 canthal, around 2mm silica. So we're going to put that one, we're going to fit this one to the roses and show you how we do it. The easiest way we've found to do it is to fit it inside the ceramic cup. This is the way we prefer. It seems to work this way very well. So what we do inside there, you're going to have there's 2 little holes either side of the centre air hole there, and that's where we put our coil wires. So with the tails just poking through there, poking through there. I'll try and stay in focus as best as I can. So we just tease everything into position, so you end up with something like that. And then you just got to tuck it down a little bit, just to get it seated at the base of those slots. And when you're happy with that, we need to straighten these legs out. So give them a little tug, straighten them out. Try to have them coming clean away from the back of the ceramic cup there, because we're going to trim those. In order to get them to fit inside the rose positive and negative pins, they need to be cut down to sort of 3-4mm long. So I'm going to trim those down now. Let's get rid of that one. So there we go. Oops, I think I left a little. There we go. Okay, so that's what we're going to work with. And when we put that down inside the rose coil body, we'll just grip them up with the drop screws. Inside the body of the rose there, you've got the positive and the negative terminals there. So the idea is we just line that up, and it should just tickle its way in, and you can feel it go. There we go, that's gone. It's really quite simple. So that's now seated in quite nicely. We do have a metal airflow post in the middle there, so just make sure you sit away from there before you bolt this up. It shouldn't be a problem, but you just have a little tweak, pull it around, get it central. You want it nice and close, as everyone will know anyway. The correct process to set up a coil. So. And then we have a grub screw on this side for the negative side. So we just put the Allen key in there. Now, because we're going across the coil wire there, if you really tighten this up really quite a lot, then there's potential you could shear off the wire, and that'll just put a crimp on your day. So you really don't need much more than just, once it bites, just give it a quick nip, and then that's fine. And then the same for the positive side. There we go. So that's the coil set in there now, and that should probably come in at sort of 1.6 ohm, something like that. No need to really measure it. So I know it's going to be about that sort of ballpark. And the way we've designed this to be trimmed, because obviously we've got to trim off the tails here, is pretty much in line with this O-ring that goes around this area here. So I'm just going to get my cutters in here and just trim the excess. Sorry for the shaky hands, I haven't had enough coffee today. So that's about how we set it up. Pretty much what we've been running most of the time, and it's just been coming out pretty glorious, to be honest. I think 1.6 seems about just right for me. Everyone can pick and choose their coil and be as diverse as they please. But you can cram some dual coilers in there, and I've seen a quad coil go in this thing as well, so so go for your life and have some fun. But okay, so let's what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to put a little juice on there, just to get a bit. That's not good. That's gone inside the cup. Never mind. Yeah, okay. Okay, so the next bit, we have to put this cover on here to cover up the wiring chamber. So it's just a simple put it on and screw it in place. And you don't have to do any of this tight. All these O-rings are very good seals. They just put it on finger tight like that. You don't have to hang off it. It's just all the seal inside here, which seals from the main wet chamber, and this seals the catch tank underneath here as well. So there's really no need to really hang off this. Okay, right. Next bit, put on the chimney. So the chimney just nips down there. Actually, I think. Oh, wait a minute. We're doing a filling video here as well. Let me just do this earlier done. I've just got a smile from Lee, who sat beside me videoing this, and he's gone, "You're doing that wrong." Right. Okay. Let's do it this way. Right. What we're going to do, we're going to fill up the tank. So we just pop the chimney in that side like that. And down the side of that chimney, between the tank and the chimney, you can see there's a gap. And what we're going to do is just put the juice inside there. Now the capacity comes in around about 3.5 to 4 mil mark. And I've got about 3.5 mil in this syringe here, so yeah, I think we're good for 4 mil, to be honest. I'll just put 3.5 in there, and that's there's still some space to go. If I tip it, I'll just pour it everywhere. So you'll just have to take my word for it. There's still some more room in there. Right, now to put this back together, well, I'm not in focus. Right, you need to just put two together. Pretty self-explanatory, really. You screw that in place first. Again, there's no great need to really bolt this thing up tight, and then you clip the chimney in place and you feel the threads catch, and you just keep screwing. And what I normally do is you can sort of hear the silica squeak as you hit bottom. It's a kind of feel you'll get used to, and over the week or so we've been testing these things. That's what I've been using as a gauge. So you just sort of tighten it up until it gets a bit of a squeak, and then that's it. And then once you're that should be fine now. That's pretty much that's filled, coiled, and what I normally do now is I just normally back it off by half a turn, and that gives you enough juice flow to provide enough juice for the 2 mil wick that we put in there. And that's well, I mean, I guess I could put it onto a device and show you it working. I guess. Give me a second.